Had acne all of my life, so I know what it's like from the age of 16 to the age of 40 now, having to deal with trying to manage my skin, being on so many different forms of antibiotics from the doctor, even having to go on to Roaccutane twice as a result of having such severe acne. And what I wish I had known when I was in my 20s and 30s, well, early 30s, because I've been a therapist for about 6 years now, is actually knowing that there are treatments out there that can help tackle and meet my skin's needs. I tried so many different products, so many different ingredients to try and affect my skin, not actually knowing what was genuinely going to work, not knowing that by using various products I'm actually damaging my skin, not knowing about the importance of sunscreen on my face every day so that I wouldn't get marked and wouldn't end up with pigmentation marks on my skin. If I had been given that information beforehand, I wouldn't have gone down the antibiotic route. In fact, since I've been working here, I've been using DMK, which is Danone Montague King. It's one of the product houses that we have in clinic. And I use the enzyme masks on a sort of like 2 to 3 weekly basis. But when I started working here, my skin was really, really badly spotty, really raw, sensitive, very red on my cheeks, really uncomfortable, and break out on a weekly basis. And that for me was really heartbreaking as an adult woman. So when my clients come to me and they say, "Oh, Marina, my skin's really bad, I'm so embarrassed, I want to hide," I know how that feels because I used to want to hide. I never wore foundation. I don't wear foundation. I just wear concealer. But I remember feeling so self-conscious about how horrific the scars were, how red my face was, how my face used to bleed because the spots would break, and genuinely just being so embarrassed. And that's why when my clients come to me, I know exactly how they feel. I can completely relate to when they say, "Oh, I don't want to see people, I want to hide in my house, I have a week where I don't go out." I get that, and I know exactly how to help them because each week or every 2-3 weeks since I've been doing my enzyme therapy and using the DMK products and the Alumier products, from the last few years that I've been here, the difference in my skin has been phenomenal. I literally hardly have breakouts, and when I do, I know how to manage them. The beta gel that I use really has strengthened my skin, which is part of the DMK range, and that enables my skin to just rebuild. So I'm not red anymore. I'm so much more confident. I don't hide my face anymore. When I get a spot, it goes down within a few weeks, maybe, depending on how big it is. Sometimes it's a couple of days. Before it would be months, and I'd be left with indentations and markages. So working here and learning the skills that I need to help myself, I then help my clients, and I am totally able to understand and relate to their concerns. And I love the fact that I now know that Skin Pen will help with their scarring, but first we tackle their sensitivity, then we build on rebuilding their skin, maintaining it, and then dealing with those scars. So to me, that's one of the best parts of my job, knowing that I can actually really help and make a difference. And they leave here, when they come back to me, when my clients come back to me and say, "Oh, Marina, I've been seeing you for a few months, or I've been coming to the clinic for a few months, and I just was so saddened by the state of my skin, and it was all blotchy and pigmentation everywhere, and since you've been doing X, Y and Z facials, or I've been using the home care, because that's really important as well, my skin looks so different, it's really transformed." And that's the best part of my job, just knowing that I've made a difference. That's it, that's all I need to know.